नारद महाराज जी
जय।
अच्छा
वैशाख में सारी जय जय। श्री गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय गोविंद जय गोपाल जय जय। श्री राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय।
श्री राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय।
गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय। श्री राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय।
राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय।
गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय। राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय।
राधा गोविंद जय।
वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। ओम नमो भगवते पुराण पुरुषोत्तमाय। ओम जयति पराशर सूनु सत्यवती हृदय नंदनो व्यासो यस्यास्य कमलगल्तम वाग्मय ममकम जगत्पेवती विश्वसर्ग विसर्गादुनवलक्षण लक्षितम श्री कृष्णाक्षम परम धाम जगद्धाम नमामि तत्। हृदयस्य प्रेरणया प्रवर्तितो हम बराक रूपोऽपि तस्य हरे पद्मकमलं वन्दे श्री चैतन्य देवस्य। वंदे हम श्री गुरोर् श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्री गुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्री रूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजन सहितं श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगण ललिता श्री शाखान्वितांश्च नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। हे श्री सनातन प्रभु करुणाम्बुराशे हे रूप दुर्गत जनैक दयावलोक हे भक्ति सुमते रघुनाथ दासो श्री जीव में कुंत मंदमते दयाम्द्रा। बोलो श्री वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। And blissful Sri asta-kaliya-lila Smaran, the remembrance of Ashtayam, the 8 times services of Sri Yugal Sarkar. And in Pratah-lila, Sri Krsnadasa Tatapada were just listening and meditating and seeing his trance position that Sri Priyaji is sitting on a seat and a footrest made of gold and jeweled, that is beneath her feet, and Sri Sakhi is pouring the water in his palm, and she is sipping it, and she is just doing the pulla and spitting it, and making her face, her mouth clean, and it is 139. 140, yes. So yes. So that Jivha Shodhini Parinajni Jibhi, she is cleaning her tongue, and in this way she is now seeing that one. Yes. Yes. So nav dalopamitam rasnam mrijan. Her tongue is just like a petal of the lotus, and she is cleaning it with that cleaner, tongue cleaner. So now dal, that means petal of a lotus or a flower. Rasna, her rasna is very beautiful and red and very delicate and beautiful. Murjatya taya, and cleaning it. Murjatya taya, that means cleaning it. Natakampit mastakam. She, Radhika, has bended his face and kampit. Her face is, her head is trembling. Mukhiyam skhalitai alakai vratam. And then she bent his head, then the hairs came again and it was covering his, her face. So mukhiyam skhalitai alakai vratam. So getting her face covered by the hairs. Dadhati smita abhabhu. She, Radhika, is smiling and she was abhabhu. She was beautified very much. And abhabhu. Her beauty was increasing. Niraneja. Bahi antar abhya. Antaram apyaram. Aram means continuously and repeatedly. Aram means repeatedly. Niranijan, she is fighting and moving the water in her face. What do you say? Kulla. Swishing. Yes, swishing. Swishing, yes. So, Niranijan, that means she is washing or swishing his face. Bahi antaram api. Inward and outward. Aram means continuously, repeatedly. Aram, repeatedly. Mukh vidho at dhaut karadvaya. And then she is cleaning his face and washing his face as well as his hands. So mukh vidho, his face is moonlight and she is washing it. And karadvayam, and his dhaut karadvayam, washing his both hands. Parijanarpit manjul basasa, and meanwhile a sakhi or a dasi offered him a handkerchief or a towel. So parijan means sevaka. Arpit manjul basasa, a beautiful cloth was given to her. And jal kalam apnayam, sanayam vyabhat, and jal kalam apnayam, and she, Radhika, removed the drops of butter. Those was on her face and on her hands. So jal kala apnayam, apnayam. So she was removing jalka and sanayam vyabhat, and very humbly she washed his hands and whipped his face. Sanayam vyabhat. Sahachari vridhite mani deepake. And then a sahachari offered a jeweled mirror to her. Sahachari vridhite mani deepake. And that mani deepak, sometimes Sahachari was placing it nearer and sometimes at a little distance so that she can see his face and his close up and the long shot beauty. So Sahachari vridhite mani deepake, mani darpani. Tad abhinandan sakshani. Bhiksha Sa. And she is saying that that mirror was Tad Abhinandan Sakshani. Bhiksha, and that mirror was the witness of washing and cleaning his face and teeth. So that was the Sakshi of whatever she, Radhika has given respect to, so that was the Sakshi. Yes, that witness, that darpan, that mirror was the witness of all actions of Sri Radha. So Tad Abhinandan Sakshini. Sakshini means in that Mani Darpan. It is Saptami Vibhakti. So Mani Darpan is Sakshini. So Mani Darpan, that was the witness of all Abhinandan, all respect that was offered by Sakhis to Sri Radhika. Bhikshasa, seeing it, Smita Sudhavi. Our Smita Sudhavi Adhavayat. So Sri Radhika then also washed his whole face by his smile. So far the washing was performed by water, but now his smile is washing her whole face. So Smita Sudhavi Adhavya Ananam. She washed her face with the Smita Sudha, by the nectar of her smile. Priyatama Kshana Lakshana Lakshakam. And she is thinking that now my face is perfect to serve Sri Krishna and give him very much kshana, means joy. Kshana means joy. So Priyatama Kshana Lakshana. It will give kshana means anand or joy to Sri Shams Priyatam, to Shamsundar. And seeing this, Lakshana Kshanakam, Sri Radhika is now very much in this way. Lakshana Lakshakam, and it is showing, it is the indicator that it is very much now clean and it is able and competent for servicing Shri Krishna and giving him joy.
Lakshana.
Priyatama Kshan. Priyatama Kshan means the joy of Priyatam.
Lakshana. Enjoy.
So Priyatam Kshan means the joy of a Priyatam. Kshan, one first Kshan is joy or entertainment or happiness. So first Kshan is a Lakshan, that is the symptoms. So Priyatama Kshana Lakshan, it will show that Priyatam is very much, Shri Shamsundar is very much happy and having happiness. Some symptoms will come on her face and it will indicate that darpan, that mirror is indicating that surely Shri Shamsundar will express some happiness on her face or on his face. So Priyatam Kshan, the Ananda of Shri Shamsundar, its symptoms, Lakshan, will be Lakshakam, will be seen on his face. So it can presume that Shri Shamsundar will get happy and some symptoms of happiness will be expressed on his face. So Priyatama Kshana Lakshana Lakshakam. So it is the indicator of those symptoms. in this way. Tasya dohadikam kriyam drishtva gata kalavati jagad tadabhyarne parmolasa sanyuta. Meanwhile, at the same time, Shri Kalavati is another Sakhi, and she returned from Nanda Bhavan, and she is also describing that now Shri Krishna is going to milk cows. So tasya dohadikam kriyam drishta agata. Seeing the milking of Shri Krishna, Kalavati returned there, and Jagada tad abhyarne, and she explained those instances in before Shri Radhika. Tasya abhyarne. Abhyarne means in that courtyard. Abhyarne means courtyard or before Shri Radhika. Parmo last Sanyuta, and she was very much happy. So Kalavati was very much happy. Gopalopi Swagoshalam Saram Madhumangalaha Sakabya Gishpati Sayam Shashi Vambaram Avisha. And Kalavati is describing that, oh Shri Radhike, Sakhi, I have just witnessed that Shri Krishna is reached in the realm of cows, and there he is milking cows. So Gopalopi, Shri Krishna is Gopal, and Swagoshalam, he entered in the realm of cows. Saram Madhumangala, and Shri Baldev and Madhumangal was accompanying him. He was accompanied by them. And at that time, his Shobha, his beauty was just like as he is a Shashi, he is a moon. And that moon is accompanied with Sakabya or Gishpati. Kabya means Shukracharya. Shukracharya is considered to be a very great poet, and his other name is Kabya. Kabya means Shukra. Shukracharya. Kavi. Kavi, this is the name of Shukracharya. And Gishpati, Mane Brahaspati. Gi means Vani, the language. And Pati means is master. So, as moon is accompanied by Shukracharya as well as Brahaspati, Sakabya and Gishpati. Kabya means Shukracharya and Gishpati means Brahaspati. Sayam, at the Sayankal, the moon is Ambaram Avishat, has entered in the sky. The moon has entered in the sky, accompanied with Shukra and Brahaspati. So, this is a Drishtantarika. Shri Balaram is Madhumangal and Balaram. They are Shukracharya as well as Brahaspati. Both have Gorin, right? Fair complexion. Shukracharya also. So Shukra is also white complexion, and Shri Baldev is also white complexion. So as and Chandrama is now very much shining. So Sakabya or Goshpati, Shukracharya, and so Balaram and Madhumangal. These two are Shukracharya and Brahaspati, and Shri Krishna is similar to the moon, and that realm is similar to the sky. So Drishtantarika. Dadhara Pyushadam Ramo Dhavlavan Veshtita Kailash Ganda Shailali Madhyasthai Madhyastha Airavatam Brahmam. And at that time, Shri Balaram was giving a image as if he is a Airavat Hathi. He is a Airavat, white elephant. So he is quite powerful, as well as tall. So he is seen, he is seen as if it is a elephant, it's a Airavat elephant. Dadhar Dush Shadam Ramo Dhavalavali Veshtata. Sri Krishna was Dhavalavali Veshtata, is surrounded by cows, and cows are white. So Dhavalavali Veshtata, Dhavala means cow, and Avali means the numbers of cows. He is surrounded by the cows, and Sri Krishna, Sri Baldev is bearing the beauty of a Airavat. As a Airavat is surrounded by so many Devta, so many Devta. So in the same way, so many cows are surrounding Sri Balram. Kailash Gand Shailali Madhyastha, and that Airavat is roaming and eating grass, or is roaming there. Kailash Gand Shailali, on the peak of a Kailash mountain. There is a line of Kailash. There is a Shailmala, a line of peaks of Kailash, and there Shri Airavat. So Kailash Gand means Gand Shail. That means in the Upattika, in the lower part of that Kailash, not on peak. Kailash Gand means
Valley.
valley, in the valley of Kailash. Airavat is Brahman, is moving. So Dadhar Dushtam Rama, Dushadam Rama, Dhavalavali Veshtata, Kailash Ganda Shailali Madhyasthai Airavata Brahman. So Sri Krishna Balaram was creating this confusion for Devta, that as if the Airavat is roaming in the valley of Kailash Parvat. So Dudisham, Dyu Shadam. Dyu means the sky, space. Sadam means who sits there, who lives there. So the person who lives in the Dulok, in the space, that means Devta. So Devta lives in Dulok, sorry. So Dushadam is Devta. To them, Sri Balaram was creating Brahman, this confusion, as if Airavat is roaming in the valley of the Kailash mountain. So Dadhar Disham Ramo Dhavalavali Veshtata. Sri Balaram was Dhavalavali Veshtata, as if so Dhavalavali is Kailash Parvat, and Sri Balaram is Airavat, and it was creating the confusion to Devta.
Dhavala means white color.
Yeah?
Dhavala means white color.
Dhavla means white, yes, they have white colors. Dhavla means cow, and normally white cows are called Dhavla. The cows, white color cows are called Dhavla. Dhavla is the name of cows. And normally cows becomes white. Mostly cows become white. So Dadhar Dusharam Ramaha, for Devta, Sri Baldev is creating this confusion as if Airavati is roaming in the belly of Kailash. And it is Utpreksha Alanka. as if imagination. So upreksha. Upreksha. Madhye chutonchan dhawla balinam mudananam paritah sthitanam tadhau jananam sputpundarik shenyantarat bhramara bhramam sahabal. And now Shri Krishna is appearing as if there are a jungle, they are a forest of a white kamal, pundarik. Pundarik is a white lotus, and Shri Krishna is just appearing there as if he is a bee. So cows are white colors, white color lotus, and Shri Krishna is just a bee. So this is Madhye Chuto Anchal Dhavla Balina. In the middle of those Dhavla Balina, of those cows, Achyuta means Shri Krishna. So Shri Krishna was appearing. Anchal means he was splendouring his light in this way. And he was appearing in this way. Anchu means to spread. So, Madhye Achyuto Anchan, among those cows, Shri Krishna was spreading his splendor in this way. Mudanana Paritasthanam. Mudananam. The cows were Dhavlavali, that means the cows, those are Mudanana. They are very much happy and they are very much keen to nourish Shri Krishna. Mudanana Paritasthanam. And they was surrounding Shri Krishna. Cows were surrounding Shri Krishna, and Shri Krishna was spreading his splendor there. Tadhau Jananam. And at that time, the person who was spectacular of that Shobha of Shri Krishna, they was thinking, Tadhau Jananam Sputpundarikam, as they are the blooming pundarik, white lotus, those are cows. And Shredi Antaram, in the line of those pundarik, on the white color lotuses. Anchan Bhramara Brahman Saha. Shri Anchan Bhramar Brahman. Shri Krishna is showing the Bhramar Brahm as if he is a black bee among them. So this is he is creating this Brahm, and Bhrantiman Alankar is here. Here the Bhranti or confusion is found. So as if, this means Bhrantiman means as if, they are as if, or a confusion is being done. But it is not decided that this is or not. So that is the So Madhye Chito Anjan Dhavlanam, in the middle, Shri Krishna is spreading his splendor between those Dhavlavalinam, between those cows, and those cows was Mudananam, their faces were very much happy. Partastutaram, they were surrounding Shri Krishna. Dadhau Jananam, Purta Pundarikam, and other persons who was seeing Shri Krishna, they also thought and get this confusion that this is a forest of blooming white lotuses, and Shri Krishna is in that line. Shredi means line. In that group, Anchan Brahma Brahmansa, Shri Krishna was creating the Brahm the confusion as if Shri Krishna is a Brahma. Krishna is a bee. Then Shri Krishna is just addressing cows. He, Gange, Godavari, Shavali. These are the names of cows. Shavali, O Kalindi, O Dhavle. He, Hyo, Dhumre, O Dhumre, O Tungi, O Brahmari, O Yamune, O Hansi, O Kamle. So these are the names of cows. He, Rambhe, O Rambhe, O Champe, O Karini, O Harini. Brij Vidhur, Mur Namak Graham, Nikhil Survi, Avayat Asav. In this way, Brij Vidhu, the moon of Vrindavan, that means Sri Krishna. Brij Vidhu means Krishna. He was Namak Graham. He was addressing and taking the name of every cow. And Nikhil Survi Avayat Asav. And in this way, Sri Krishna invited all Survi, all cows. So, as we chant in our beats the name of cows, of name of Shri Krishna, and our mala that has 108 beats in the same way, Shri Krishna also have a Ratna mala in his hand and counting and just moving one beat, Shri Krishna invites one cow. So actually, Shri Krishna has, there are 4 basic colors: white, black, red, and yellow. White, black, blue, and yellow. White, black, blue, and red. These are the basic colors. So white हो गया, black हो गया, लाल हो गया और नीला हो गया. ये basic है. In these there are 5 sub colors. So white also have 5 much more colors, as it is Mautiki, it is Ganga, it is Hansi, all are white. So in this way, he has divided the white color into 5 parts. And those 5 parts are again remixed. So white and that means the pearl and the Hans, swan. So these are just mixture of them. So in this way, 5 colors, 5 have 5 colors, and they are mixed with again 5. So it is 25, 5 to 5. So white color have 25 sets. In the same way, black color also have 25 sets. In the same way, red color also have 25 sets. And in the same way, blue color also have 25 sets. And by the mixing of these colors, it creates so many colors. So actually, by mixing them, so many colors are, so 100 colors are, 25 into 4. That means 100 colors are found. So she has the 100 beads. And now he will say that, oh, yellow. And sometimes he will say, now green. So if yellow and blue, that is mixed, then it becomes green. Orange, red and yellow, it will mix, then it will, or blue or red, that will be mixed, then it will be purple. Purple. So in this way, he has 100 colors, and 8 groups of cows are separate. it is Mridanga-mukhi, it is Singh-mukhi, it is Go-mukhi. So in this way, and it is Chitra. It is Mridanga-mukhi. So in this way, Shri Krishna has 8 other groups due to the form. In this way, in his mala, the 108 beads are there, and as we chant the name of Shri Krishna, so Krishna also chant the name of his Ishta, and the Ishta of Gopal is cows. So he also chant the name of cows. So Manadhara Kvachidagarin Gaha. In Sri Yugal Gita, Sri Shukdev is describing, and Gopis are describing that Shri Krishna is Manidhara Kvachidagarin Gaha. He is having the string, that mala, that garland of the jewels, and it contains 108 beads, and on every bead, Shri Krishna is inviting the cows. So while he says Hansi, then the all group of Hansi, they becomes collected and they come to Shri Krishna. Then he says Swan or Pearl, Mautiki. Then those cows come. Sometimes he says Parrot, then Shuki, then the green cows, they come. So in this way, 108 groups of cows always when waiting that if Shri Krishna is pronouncing our name, and as soon as they will listen their name, they will rush to Shri Krishna. Say in this way. So Manidhara, in this way, Shri Krishna always have the count of every cow, and this is a nature of a cow herd, that he will leave the 107 cows, and if one cow is missing, he will rush to him, and unless that cow is not found, he will not return. So this is the nature. So because he knows that those cows will beat me, they will not go. But the cow that is missing, where she is missing, he will be very much particular to that cow. So in this way, so Shri Krishna is Gange, Godavari, Shabali, Kalindi, Dhavale. In this way, Shri Krishna is asking, and that is the sub shades of the white, black, blue, red, and yellow. So in this way, these are the 5 basic colors, and among them there are 4 types of shades, and that becomes 100. And 8 types are according to the faces. So while Shri Krishna invites Yamuna, then Yamunaji thinks that, and Yamunaji becomes confused, and she thinks that Shri Krishna is inviting me. So immediately, without changing his dress, Shri Radharani has given him the costumes of Shri Krishna, the dress of Shri Krishna. So wearing that dress, Shri Yamuna immediately rushes to Shri Krishna and Grindhante Padayugalam Kamalo Bahara. And she offers the Kamal Chari, Kamal sticks, as well as Kamal Bal. So here this is the same thing. Gange, Godavari, as he says Ganga, and Mansi Ganga rushes to him. He is inviting Ganga. Ganga is the name of cow, and Mansi Ganga rushes to him. In the same way, Kalindi, Dhavale, Dhumre, in this way. Godavari, So the Nadi, they also reverse, they also rushes to Shri Krishna. Nastanga prapado paripraghaten janudvayam dohini kachit dogdipaya swayam twatpara swai dohyantyam mukhi anya paye swakarnak ganan kanduenai prinen itham nanda sutta prage swasurubhi anandayam nandati. And now, while Shri Krishna is among the group of those cows, Nasangaha Prapadopari, Shri Krishna is sitting in beneath that cow. So Nasangaha, he is bending for milking. So while he is milking, then he is Nasangaha, he is bending. His body is bent. Prapadopari, and he is standing, he is sitting on the prapad, that means on his toes or on the upper part of his leg, and his anklet is not touching body. So on half foot, Shri Krishna is standing. So Nastanga Prapadopari, the upper part of foot, Shri Krishna is sitting and he is bending. Praghateyan Janadvay Dohini, and he is placing the pitcher of milk on his lap. Janadvay. Janadvay Dohini. Dohini means the milk pot. Kashchit Dogdipaya, and at that time, some cow is giving paya, doodh to Shri Krishna, milk to Shri Krishna. So Kachit Dogdipaya. Some gopi, some cow is giving milk to Shri Krishna. Swayam, Kachit Dogdipaya Swayam. Without any effort, the milk is coming and it is just collecting in that pitcher. Dohini Pata. Tatparaha. Swar dohyanti unmukhi. And some paramis, other cow, swar dohyanti unmukhi. Swai Shri Krishna is making them dohyanti with his friends. So Swai dohyanti unmukhi. She is also met by other gop, and but she is always seeing Shri Krishna. So Swai means by through his friends, Shri Krishna is making those cow milk. Anya payati swakarnak ganan. The Anya cow is feeding milk to their cows. Kanduyanai priniyan, and some cow is licking. Shri Krishna is Kanduini is making khujili, Kanduini, scratching, yes, scratching to some gopi. Kanduini. So cow likes she is very much fond of that scratching. So normally she likes very much. Cow likes scratching very much. So Kanduini, Shri Krishna is making those cows very happy by Kanduyan, by Khujana. Itham Nanda Sutaha. Nanda Sutta, not misprint. So Itham Nanda Sutta. So one N is extra. Itam Nanda Sutaha. In this way, Nanda Sutman Shri Krishna Prage means went Swas Surabhi Anandayan Nandyanti. Shri Krishna went to that realm, and in this way, Surabhi Anandayan, he makes those cows very much happy, and Nandati. Shri Krishna is also being very much happy himself. So Shri Krishna is sitting beneath the cows and placing the pitcher on his lap. And at that time, some cow is herself giving milk without effort of Shri Krishna, and the dhara, the stream of that cow, that milk is coming in the pitcher itself automatically. And to some, Shri Krishna is making being milked by other gopals. But they are seeing Shri Krishna immediately, and Anya Payat Swatarnakam. So, and Anya is other cow is feeding their Tarnak and Kandu and Purinayan, and sometimes Shri Krishna makes Kanduyan to the gopi, to that cow. Itham Nandasute. Swasurvi Anandan. In this way, Shri Krishna makes his cows very much happy, and Anandan Nandati. And he becomes very much happy also.
Tarnak Pachra.
Tarnak means bacha. Bacha. Nand. Padagre Krit Padukam. And Shri Krishna is wearing the Paduka now. And on his upper part of his foot, Shri Krishna is just raising and peeping out.
Okay.
So Padagre Krit Padukam. Shri Krishna is also wearing Paduka, because there may be mud. So due to that, at that time, Shri Krishna is having Paduka there. At that time. Normally, it is described in Sri Bhavanasara that when Sri Radharani leaves the Snan Kunj, then she wears Paduka. She never wears Paduka. But while she is moving from bathroom to his Shandar Kunj, Snan Kunj to Shandar Kunj, then she wears Paduka, because she knows that if I will go on foot without Paduka, then the mud may be stitched to my, but maybe joined to my feet, and it will create a difficulty why Shri Krishna will make a alta. So to be helpful to Shri Krishna, she does not wear at that time Paduka. Then she wears Paduka at that time. Otherwise, Shri Vrindavan Bhumi is very much delicate and very much formal, so she does not wear it.
तो प्रातः काल फिर श्याम सुंदर श्रृंगार कुंज में आते हैं?
नहीं, शाम in sometimes in Seva Kunj, it requires Shri Radhika can take bath also at any time.
Okay.
It is required to take that. So yeah. But that was a very wise question. That means there are two types of asta-kaliya-lila. One is Nikunja Ashtayam, and one is where Nikunja and Ghost both are combined. So in Milk Ashtayam, Shri Krishna remains away from Shri Radha at that time, at the Snan time. But sometimes, while it is in Nikunja Mandir, then Shri Krishna also is joining that seva. So Padagre Padukam. Shri Krishna is bearing, putting on the paduka, and he is leaning on the upper foot,
On his toes.
on his
Standing on
toes.
his
Yes.
toes.
So he is leaning there on his toes. So padagre padukam. Trik samullaso lasat pashnikam. And trik samullas. His backbone is samullas. So trik means the bended bone. That is also trik samullas. Ullasat pashnikam. And the feet, his back portion was also being shined, and it is bended. At that time, much more bended. Samullas. Ullasat pashnikam. And his pashnik means his back is now being seen. So while he is milking, then naturally his back is much more exposing, being exposed. So ullasat pashikam. So it is exposed. Pashikam means his back is being much more exposed. Madhye nesta ghatin, and he is placing the pitcher between his legs, on his lap. Madhye nesta ghatin. Patonna manataha podyat piyor ja nunohu. Patonna manataha. And Sri Krishna is just shrinking his dhoti upper. So as he is milking there, so he is just taking and folding his clothes upper. So paton namantaha, he is lifting his clothes. Pat means cloth is dhoti, unnamanta pitambar, and he is unnamantaha, he is lifting it. Prodyatyo januno. Prodyatyo januno. Tushor janu. It is Shah. Prodyatyshaha. Then the lighting of his eyes are expanding. So as he has lifted his and he has lifted his clothes, so his janu, the shobha of his janu, is also coming out, spreading. Yes, I will.
You can see that Lila in eyes of Radha kindly sentence.
तो वो Delhi his all eye darshan is very. So for the Shishur Jan, and Shri now Madan Mohanji is also bearing his shorts, and that is Mallakachet. It's a Mallakachet Tapara. The Shringari is of Mallakachet Tapara, and Mallakachet is as a wrestler bears a Mall, a wrestler bears a short, and some part of his kach is blooming. In the same way, a part of that is blooming, and Krishna is having the Tapara. So that's why it's also. So, Madhya Nastagatin, a patonnat, as he is folding his clothes, then Prodyat Tushaha, then the light is coming out, Janunohu, of his thighs. Gotundam, Vyatishang, Sundar Darak Shobham, and continuously his turban is being touched and rubbed with the belly of a cow.
Cow.
So due to that, it is getting some losing. It is losing. So turban is due to the continuous touching, continuous hitting on the belly. His turban is getting loosed.
Rubbing against
Yes,
it.
yes, to the belly of the cow. So go tund. Tund means his stomach or that belly. So go tund vyatishang means continuously having the connection with that. So due to the having connection with that. So go tund vyatishang. Vyatishang means continuous contact with that. Sundar Darak Shobha. It is sometimes disturbed also because the setting is disturbed due to the because sometimes his crown is touching and curving is hitting on the belly of cow. So due to that, Shrathosh Nishikam, his ushnish, his turban is getting shrat, is losing. Pani Bhyam, put Pudmulanguli Putam, and from his both hands, Kram Pudmilt Anguli Putam, his fingers are in the form of a bud. So in this way, his fingers are just like the Pudmal, Kali. Pudmal is Kali. But so Kram Kudmal Angaliputam. His Anguliput, the finger, the tips of finger is just being the just like the butts. Gam Dogdi Dugdham Hari. Sri Krishna is Dugdham and Gam. He is milking it. And it is a Dvikarma Kriya. Du Yaj Pachgandachi Guru Shashji Matmush. This Kriya, this word has two objects. Gam Dugdham Dhoti. Cow is also object and milk is also object. So these are Kathit Kriya, and as it is Kathit Kriya, then both are objects. So Gam Dogdi and Dugdham Dogdi. Gam Dugdham Dogdi. So here Gam Dogdi Dugdham Hari. Hari Gam Dogdi as well as Dugdham Dogdi. The Kriya. Duh Yaj Pache Dand Chi. This Kriya have two objects. Nrapam Dhanam Yachate. So Nrap is also object and Dhan is also object. So Yache. Briksham Pushpani Chinoti. So Briksha is also object and Pushpani is also object. So these have some words are there which contains two objects. So Gam Dogdi Dugdham Hari. So Paribhyam Kudmalangul Putam with his hand making his finger in the form of a but Shri Krishna is milking the cow, milk from the cows. From the cows or of the cows? From the cows.
From the cow.
From
Milking the cow. Usually it's
yes. Yeah.
Milking the cow.
Milking the cow, yeah.
From me.
Basada Perikam Prabhu Bhagavataha Panyambujam Sparshna Sneha Slavi Payaha Payodharputa Gah Duyamana Swayam Dhara Bhi Sugabhir Ghosh Gahanam Apurya Sa Dohinim Dohan Nyantar Meti Yavat Avanim Tavat Samaput Lavat. So the cow has much more affection for Sri Krishna, for that cow heart, rather than his own calf. So, Vatsat api adhik priyo bhagavata. The Vatsa is not so, calf is not so favorite to Shri cow as Shri Bhagavata, as Shri Krishna is there. Krishna is favorite to him, beloved to him. Pranayam Bhujaspashana. So as Shri cow is getting the touch of the hand of Shri Krishna, Sneha Srabi, with love, cow gives milk. And milk is shedding. Srabi means shedding continuously. Sneha Srabi. His sneh, his parental love is turning into the milk and it is shedding continuously. Payodhar Puta. And the bag of his milk, N, we say N, N of guy. So, Payodhar Puta. The N is very much thick, now getting very much thick. Payodhar Puta. Go Duyamana Swam. In this way, the cow is giving milk herself without any effort. Dhara bhi Sugabhir Ghosh Gehna. And at that time, very beautifully and rhythmically, the dhara is coming. Ghamar, 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 ghamar. In a very rhythmically. The dhara of the cows, the stream of cows is coming and it is making noise. So dhara bhi sugabhir ghosh gehna, and it is creating a gambhir ghosh, a very profound sound. Gambhir ghosh, profound sound. Apur sa dohni, and within minutes, within no time, the dohni is fulfilled. And so far, the dohni is changed, and the other sakha, other friend, exchanged the drohni, and the filled up drohni was removed, and the empty drohni was given, empty pitcher is given to Shri Krishna. Between that time, there is Kshir Samudra. The milk is so spread there that everything becomes white because the flow is so great, constant that it cannot be stopped. Very fine. So, Dohini Antaram Eti. While one Dohini is exchanged to another Dohini, one pitcher is exchanged to another pitcher. In meanwhile, the Avani means the whole Prithvi, Earth. Avani, Tavat Samapapnava. It is fulfilled with the milk. And it is seen that it is Kshir Samudra is there. And Shri Krishna is sitting in the Kshir Samudra as Vishnu. Well, so Vatsada, so Shri cow has much more affection for Shri Krishna rather than his own cow. Vatsada Pradhika Priyo Bhagavata Parnam Mujaspashanat. And she is getting the touch of the lotus hands of Shri Krishna. And due to that, she is very much loveful for Shri Krishna. And Sneha Sravi, and his sneha is continuously shedding. And Payodhar Puta, his bag, milk bag, are getting much more infiltrated. Go do Yamana swam, and in this way, cow is milking herself. Dhara bhi sugabhir ghosh gehna, and a very melodious and rhythmful dhara is coming there. Apur is adohini. In this way, the pitcher is fulfilled by milk, and as it is getting exchanged and changed, then between that time, between that interval, the whole whole earth becomes full of milk, because the continuous, constant flow of milk is coming out. Angushthagram yantratangule asau. And when minutely he is describing that Sri Krishna is with his index finger and with his thumb, Sri Krishna is previously pressing and blocking the upper part of the tit of cows. And then with the rest of his 3 fingers, he is making press. Due to that, the milk does not run upside, but it comes on both sides. So, Angushtha Agrima Yantrata Anguli Rasam. With Angushtha and Anguli. Agrim means the upper part. Shri Krishna is blocking it. And then by rest of 3 fingers, he is making pressure. And due to that, the milk comes lower, downwards. So, Anguli Agrim Yantrata Anguli Asau. Padardh Niruddhu. And Shri Krishna is kneeling, is on Padar, on the upper foot. So at the time, he is not placing his heel on the earth. Only half Padar is yes. Only stone, yes. And his heel is not touching the earth. So Padar Niruddha Bhu. Bhu means the earth. He is pressing the earth only by the upper part of his feet. Apinan chal Mardian ihpuro. Then starting the milking, first of Sri Krishna just having 1 or 2 drops of milk, and he bats his hand, and then he also bats and made delicate his the tits of a cow delicate. So this is a practice that the foam that is coming in the milk, a cowherd takes that foam, and sometimes if it is not foam, then he have the milk on his hand, on his palm, and then he meshes it in the tits of a cow to make that tit very delicate and to remove the hardness of tits. So, apin anchal marden ihpuro. Apin means the fat, the inflated. Anchal marden, the anchal means tits. Shri Krishna is marden, is just caressing the tits of cows. Those are inflated. Ihpuro. Dutrai payo bindubhi, with 2 or 3 payo bindubhi drops of milk. So taking the milk from the very tit of cow, Shri Krishna is making his tits very much delicate. So Dutrai payo bindubhi. Net janudvai. Shri Krishna is bending on his janudvai, on his knees. He is bending on his knees. Madhya yantat ghati, and between his thighs, he is yantati, he is pressing the pitcher with his knees, thighs. So it could not fall down. So neck janudaya, just bending on his knee, and madhyantat ghati, placing the pitcher between his thighs. Bhaktantare puskalat dvara dvan manoharam. Bhaktantare puskalat dvan manoharam. And Bhaktantare, in the mouth of that pitcher, he is placing the stream of milk just in that pitcher, so that it is not spread on the end spine. So Bhaktantare puskalat dvara dvan manoharam, and it was creating a very rhythmful one sound also there. Puskalat da is removed, and varadhan, puskalat dharadhan, yes, dharadhan, not varadhan, dharadhan, the sound of dhara. Manoharam, Adi Sakhi, Payo, Gam Lobh Damodaraha. In this way, Damodar is milking the cow. Shinmanti Bhava Bhavishyat, Vismrita Snapana Kriyam. And Sri Sudashi or Parmandashi has described that at that time some gopi reached in the realm, and Sri Krishna is sometimes placing the stream in the pitcher, and sometimes he sprinkle it on the gopi also. Dev dohat atihi rat bahi, ek dhar dohne pahunchavat, ek dhar jahan thari pyari. So he's also doing this mischief also. Ek dhar dohne pahunchavat, one stream is going on the dohne, and ek dhar jahan thari pyari. So in this, so Shinvanti Bhava Bhavishyat Vismita Snapana Kriyam. Shri Radhika is just listening it, and she forget that I am getting, I have to take bath. Shri Radhika is has forgotten it. So Shinvanti Bhava Bhavishyat, with Bhava Bhavishya, Shri Radhika is listening this pastimes, this events, and Vismrita Snapana Kriya. She also forget the Snapan bathing activity. Lavang Manjari Sadhyo, Johava Vyagra Mansa. Then Shri Lavang Manjari came, and Shri Lavang Manjari immediately Johava invites, oh Radhika, now you should take a bath. So you proceed and let me bathe you. In this way, the Dohan Lila is described, and now the Snan Lila of Shri Radha will be very beautiful descriptions. Yes, Madhur Bhav. Madhur Bhav is there, but that Madhur Bhav is, or Saksha Bhav is always, and Basant Bhav of cows is accompanied with the Ashchar. So due to that Ashchar, that Angiras, the Madhur Bhav is increased and it is nourished.
This is Sakhi. Sakhi is speaking.
So Sakhi have bhav with Radharan. Sakhi have his bhav. The sthai bhav, it should be understood. That sthai bhav of a Manjari or Sakhi is always bhavullas. That will be called bhavullas. And Bhavulas means the love she has for Sri Krishna is not of that cadre as it is of towards Sri Radha. So where the love for Sri Radhika and Krishna, the love for Radhika is much better and much bigger. That will be called Bhavulas, and that is the Sthai Bhav of V Sakila, V Manjalika. But Sri Radharani has the supreme preliminary bhav, that is Madhur Bhav, Madhur Ras. And the other Saksha Bhav, that is a friendly bhav to Madhur Ras. Saksha Bhav always has, but Vatsalya Bhav is a anti, Virodhi Bhav, Beri Bhav, opposite, opposing Bhav. So opposing. Yes. So if any bhav comes between these two opposing bhavs, then the preliminary bhav will be nourished. So the Ashcharya or Vismaya Ras, when it comes, what is this name? Wonder. Yes, wonder or
Astonishment.
Astonishment. While astonishment is come, then the Sthai Bhav, Madhur, that is nourished. So though this Leela is of Vatsalya Ras, even then it is nourishing. Sure.